Tuck deep into the cubby and loud. Oh, I mean, but there's two sheriffs actually brought up here, and they just did massive work.
Nailed them.
And I mean, Melser as well put the wall up to defend himself, but leaves his teammate out to dry. Talk about a start to a map.
Hey, great start for Loud. And an attempt was made by KRÜ. I do like the fact that they tried something different, right? They tried doing something cheeky, I believe was the word used to describe it, but unfortunately a bit too much. Loud have gotten the kills that they want. They've gotten the guns that they want. I believe they upgraded one sheriff, if I'm not mistaken, and now they're going to rotate away.
And these are the moments that I think KRÜ need to be able to capitalize on, where there's a decision to be made by Loud, and they can't allow them to just make the simple one, right? They got 3 kills on B. They realized there was a stack. They realized, okay, the team is going to continue to rotate over there. And they're just going to force this 4v1 on the site here against NagZ. Melser's barely here.
Bomb grenade out. Last player standing.
NagZ trying to get a kill on aspas from the furthest fringe possible. Not able to do so once again against the sheriff. Now Melser's left in this 1v4. He's got a frenzy.
Planted.
How
Got
did
a
he
little
get here?
space. He's got the element of surprise too, but cleared the alarm, but that's in link right now.
This position that Les has gotten to, I mean, holy. It's going to be able to lurk all the way back all. Keznit's just dead?
There's no way he knows. Nope. No way at all. Axeddy's feeling some of the wrath as well.
That is beautiful. And I think also recognizing that alarm bot was in mid, they actually could have broken it, but they chose not to. Recognizing that that's not going to be over towards B. Yes, there could have been a turret, but they also probably spotted that as well. That mid can... There's a gap there too, and Keznit did abuse this in past games.
As soon as the Reckoning's invested, you see the defensive walls trying to go up from KRÜ to provide some cover, but aspas getting high ground and a kill. Reckoning still ticking away. Klaus tucking behind.
Nice molly on him.
Some utility. Oh, the cove. Just saved his life.
They have control of this, KRÜ does. Had that backhaul peek, and yeah, there we go. Klaus coming out from the screen. That's spammable, and you also have the flank now from Melser.
Nice.
Very doable.
Oh, I mean, that certainly would have helped things for sure.
Kills just escaping them.
Loud don't have the spike currently,
Enemy remaining.
but KRÜ have a round. You got KRÜ with a couple of ults of their own here. One of them is already fallen, but they still have the Seekers for Klaus.
It's a big trade. There's not 2 rounds in a row where KRÜ are getting advantage really early in these rounds.
Toxin screen down.
3 rounds, but they lost.
And I like the adaptation too. They swapped the KJ over.
This wasn't as bad as a 3v5, but KRÜ did have numbers advantage here. Now equalized.
Toxins.
Seekers dropped and Les gets caught slipping.
I mean, that's what I'm referring to when I say the adaptation. They swapped the KJ over, unless all of a sudden you can tell it's an idea for him to try to get past with his screen. And now Melser's in a great position again. They've got the pinch on main.
Scout destroyed.
Spike planted.
Can't go too fast though. Can't get ahead of his team, and he actually does give up the advantage because of it.
He's patient on the code still up. Now spam down as Klaus trades with a bit of his own. Melser ahead of it.
One enemy
aspas in the 1v1 against NagZ. He has blades, light armor, and time on his side, but clean. Keznit with blades, and it's aggressive, both of them, but aspas wins it out. He's gotten 2 on the round, and he's looking for more. Melser on the other side, and axeddy close by as well.
Way to get out there too. They bait out the reactive Viper ult, and they're just gone. So hard to hold this if you're NagZ.
I mean, he's got a cascade he has to deal with, a trailblazer in his face, and Molly's in his lap, but axeddy here helps. Gets one with the bulldog.
Toxins going up.
They've got 2 mollies too, but this pit is weird. They have just unconventional holds so far on these post plants. Reckoning's not even going to go towards the pit. So they're able to hold from here, but they're also dealing with a really small choke here, Loud. This is a tough post plant.
Cauanzin's playing a little bit further back, but they're still tucked. They're still concealed by the pit. As the spike ticks away, KRÜ are going to have to be pacey about this one. They're going to have to go. They're going to have to brave the pit, or at least attempt to. axeddy left alone here.
I mean, this is
decayed and dead.
Toxins going
And again,
up.
for KRÜ, out of this timeout.
This cannot pull everybody off.
And just responded with one of their own. NagZ using theirs. Now they've put the Reckoning out from tuyz to get up into art.
They just broke it. I mean, that's just so free. And they have the high tide out now, too. This is, I mean, really nice to clear back through art. And also able to counter in the middle of their own strats. Able to counter the ult that's placed out from KRÜ. That's some beautiful counter work.
It's intended to be a threat, and it just ends up being nothing more than a whimper. It's just so easy and so effortless to scale up and clear that out. Maybe axeddy can do something about this, though. He's gotten the first kill on cauanzin. He gets the second on.
Oh!
This kid's good. This kid's middle of the map for a while.
I mean, this insistence on hitting this A site right now. Feels like they're scrimming. Feels like they're going through the strap hook.
Yeah,
pretty wild.
Refining the little things. I don't know how anyone sees anything on this site. I mean, you've got a Viper's Wall, you've got a Cascade, you've got a High Tide, you've got a Cove. Vision blockers aplenty, and spike planted. They're going to be able to funnel out here, but again, no key ults for KRÜ to work around.
Look at this. They go back for the same post plant to refine what you just said. And it's falling down again.
This time, no heroics from axeddy and art, but he is still healthy. He is still alive. And he is still a problem. 1 for 1. Klaus has gotten a little bit of room to work with. He's going to have to 1v2 this. The Molly's going to delay for just a moment. The Cove now cleared. And it's just buying time. Klaus has to win. He's out. He's gotten the first. Melser's weak. And he's dead.
Somebody else. In this case, aspas does the opposite.
And it's already an opener. A little spam, but keznit was actually far off. Well played. He slipped the net. They had no idea where he was. Klaus finding value at the op of his own. Numbers once again in favor of Loud.
Those peaks right there are so much easier to hit when you're opping. And you don't need the movement. You could be in plenty of safe angles there if you're less.
I suggest you move.
tuyz just grabbed that orb to get the Reckoning online. Instantly uses it. Last round of the half, and it's going to be traded with one of KRÜ's. They're attempting to cause chaos on the side off of the Reckoning. The pulses that are intended to cause some problems, but there's no follow-up behind it. They waited out. Now they're going to have to deal with the pit as well.
This pit is so ridiculously hard to find the kill on the less because he could place it from belong.
It's just tucked around the corner. I mean, you see it on the map. He's safe here.
Oh, hello.
The only way he gets threatened is if they lose backside, and they have. But how much more value can they find? They're pushing right into him. That's the pit. That's the round.
Blocking fire.
It's a lot easier on this defense, though.
Oh, he's patient. My goodness, is he patient. Interesting that he doesn't proc the dash to try to get away here, but either way, he falls to spam out from tuyz.
He probably gets chased down there anyways.
Either way, KRÜ's numbers advantage, and the spike planted.
Spike planted.
Seems like cauanzin, yeah, is going to try to rotate to help out tuyz. Backside, and that's where the vast majority of KRÜ's strength is. Kyle spotted. Excuse me, keznit spotted. They haven't really scaled. They haven't chosen to threaten. Are they going to try to take this fight? They're patient about it. They're taking their dear sweet time.
Not yet.
They burned the clock down perhaps a bit too far, yeah.
Both sides. aspas gonna explore against Melser and
Gonna get some info. Just waiting on the other side of that wall. Now starting to work their way up through art. They have a little bit of help from NagZ who's coming in through main.
good flash.
Very good flash and better shots from keznit.
What? That's through the Viper wall. Or the Harbor wall, excuse me. cauanzin just got a spam on 2.
Now aspas, excuse me, who opened the round with the pick, is rotating through. And they've got him trapped in.
Yo. This guy is a new demon.
And NagZ doesn't even have the spike.
aspas also reclearing A main. They know where he ran. Not going to chase him down. I mean, that's...
additions.
Wow, flashing through, dropping the wall.
Very well done.
Beautiful stuff.
I mean, and honestly, that was well played by KRÜ. They were all...
You know, not show as much. I expected them to not put...
keznit with the dash. Instantly flash. Still goes into his cloud burst and looking for space. Down to 50 HP already. They're going to invest the seekers on this as well. That's a big opener. Again, that's the only rifle that they have.
Spike planted.
Here comes the retake. Tuyz already retaking secret, and the flank fails. Fortunately for saadhak.
Here.
They've got a 3-point on this one.
Yeah, Axeddy's gone exploring though.
Here.
He may try to re-hit Art on a late flank.
And that high tide blocks 2 players out. The alarm bot is up too.
Yeah, he's gonna be spotted. He's gonna be spotted before he has a chance to make a play.
Oh God!
His position's betrayed here. They should know where he is.
Yeah, he's shootable from
Player
that.
standing.
How's he gotten away with that?
Keys to take.
I suggest you move.
Merely a suggestion,
What is
but
that, Molly?
holy smokes.
That was so sick from saadhak, literally on top of where keznit was going to land.
The reckoning still going off. The saadhak has to take a small step back. Axeddy getting the plant down.
Spike planted.
And more info gathered. It seems like Loud want to reposition and reconsider how they want to go about this retake. And they're certainly going to have to now that there's a lockdown that they're going to have to face.
Oh,
I thought he was dead, man. I thought he had him.
they have room to come back into this very fast with the secret flank. But that's beautiful from axeddy.
That's beautiful from KRÜ. Some opportunities, but
You have to get out here. There's too much post. Too many positions to consider. They're going for it though.
they're just limit testing everything.
Go either way.
Almost no time anymore.
Last player
No time
standing.
anymore. And he doesn't keep the eye.
It's still not great. saadhak flash was a little spammed. It seems like KRÜ on NB again. KJ util here though, and you can see the setup is almost intended for keznit. Look at how far back it is. It's not getting info early, but he dashed around it. He changed his pathing, and he got back sight.
Really nice stuff. He's able to clear the nano swarms on the backside too. So saadhak doesn't have that tool. They're getting through a Viper ult with the reckoning, but tuyz just dominates. Or gets dominated.
keznit with 3 on the round already.
And he's feeling it right now. He's just continuing
he
to
is.
fight outside the pit.
Yes, he is. saadhak perched up top.
They're gonna save. I like that from in the past. It was like,
A little bit of spam, back screens, nothing found. Ladder playing everyone close. Everyone close. Now in the face of the secrets, they scatter. They have to back up. They have to give space away. And aspas is challenged.
traded back though, and they're pushing Spawn to get away from this lockdown. This is beautiful from KRÜ. Putting their best foot forward, but they will give up less. Actually, he's all the way in Spawn.
I don't think they know. Because why would you be expecting that at this point? But it seems like keznit
The reload gives it up now.
He's so weak. No health.
Shield going out.
Now Axeddy having to deal with pressure from cauanzin, from West. And
I'll let down
all right.
die.
He's going aggressive too. Tried making a play.
There's still time, but it's really, really low.
Yeah, whittling down to a 2v2 here. I don't believe there are any nanos on the site, so it's just going to have to be spam. No mollies, nothing else. Meanwhile,
They didn't get
Klaus
half.
is dumping a molly of his own backside. He's got it down to 1v1, 61 HP. The spam
Just no
is
time.
good, but there is no time.
But it's broken. Guardian, 2 Bulldogs. Dropping the orb here. They're gonna challenge. That is not the way you wanted that to start.
No, not at all. It was
Tuyz.
bold.
Alone. Struggling this game. Has to save it now.
Can they snatch this thing back? A Bulldog and a Guardian. Trying to provide some cover for the Vandal in the hands of Les.
Toxin screen down.
Tucked around there. 2 behind them. The blades don't land. The
That's
blades
it.
don't land, and I thought there was going to be a pinch from Tuyz, but there's not.
Or you see the game against EG to end it all.
Turret cleared, and that's the cue for aspas to go. He took a little bit of damage. Axeddy just decided he was going to challenge in the cod burst and take the fight to aspas. KRÜ seemed to be doing a very good job of holding him back, though. Loud never made their way out. Seems like he's going to have a chance to do it again, as he hasn't really given up a ton of space. He just spotted the drone that went to go try to clear wine. So he's still able to hold some of this line. It's going to hurt, though. aspas looking for space. He's going into the smoke, and surprise, Axeddy's there. It's traded back, though, and now you're starting to see those guns make a difference.
And that's the difference in the pistol round versus this one. All the players are behind aspas there. Even though aspas goes for a very risky peek in the smoke by himself with no util, just dry. The rest of the players are around to trade, and I mean, those trades, to be able to clear this, And this is going to be the turret peek too. Great flash. Doesn't catch Keznit though.
Oh, it doesn't. And keznit
He stayed?
Of course he does. Unreal. It seems to be working out though. He got tagged. cauanzin looking for a little bit more. keznit taking some damage. Tries to go up high and tries to get away with 4 HP. Somehow stays alive.
Oh, the nade through the
from
wall.
saadhak.
That's beautiful, but the flank as well. Melser got a kill while that was happening, and they're trying to take the timing out to catch the guys before their market.
I mean, they're so weak here.
Look at them reclearing spawn. That's so smart from KRÜ. Ahead of the possible pivot. There's no room here for Loud.
No, I mean, they're just kind of stuck here. They have to.
Spike down.
Look how lost
B.
tuyz was.
Yeah, they have to stay in the bed. Be a little while before we see that again.
What? saadhak tried to get cheeky and go for the spam on asceddy, but asceddy just rips it apart. And we mentioned his top performance in the last game on Pearl. Look at this wine setup for Melser. He has a paranoia here too. He can rip these guys to shreds.
He gets the first one to tuyz already, and he still hasn't given up the space, and that's where the spike is too. So if you're Loud, you're gonna have to deal with that. Or else cauanzin rotates out, rotates away. This fight in main is huge, and it's
One
just a
enemy
smoke on the other
remaining.
side. The spike never made its way out of a main.
The 3 players who were there, again, keznit was early on Cat. Yes, they got the kill on him, but it was labored. I like that attempt to go for a peek while the drone is coming, and he does get rewarded with a kill, but shot coming in now.
30 seconds left.
Able to dodge it.
Playing around the smoke.
Beautiful. Every flash is missing right now from saadhak.
Well, and also asceddy's just positioning, right? His wherewithal to stand on that off angle and then to reflash himself.
Oh, that's a mistake though. There's no smoke on Cat for them to re-clear. Cancels the drone, but he's in trouble.
Do they commit? Yeah, it seems like they want to continue to go forward. Aspas down to 1 HP.
They're trying to buy time for the flank here. Les makes it work. Can aspas get out?
That's the cue, right? That's what you imagine they're going to want to be rotating off.
They don't want to give up the res though. They don't want to give up the res. It's coming. He's back up.
And he's back down. Just like that. They get all the way through. Look at how far up Les is. He's in their spawn. There's an alarm bot down.
Oh, and he updrafted with the paranoia there. That is beautiful stuff from aspas. The paranoia just clearing dark right now.
Very competitive map, and
Oh, that dart.
dude,
Ay, ay, ay.
KRÜ have to be cautious here.
Oh, no. That one definitely hurts, and there's no follow-up, though, from Loud through Cat, but Melser TPing out way too late on this smoke. He gives it a nice way to play around it, but gets paranoid, too.
Paranoid, he got knifed, he can't use any util, somehow still alive, dancing around it, and he's rewarded for
How is he
his
still fighting?
persistence.
Last player standing.
Eventually meets his demise. KRÜ have played this map 5 times.
They're looking for a fight with this drone. That nade is beautiful. He's tagged up by the drone now, and aspas top of Jen. He doesn't find the kill.
How? Honestly, I don't understand how, but either way,
They're flooding.
he stays alive.
They're making this work. But if they flood too hard, the lockdown will be a problem.
How are they getting these wins?
Standing. Spike down.
The blades show up.
Team
And Pexa found a lot of value with his blades last time. We'll see if aspas can do a bit of the same as Les gets the opener on the round. They're gonna pivot back A.
There hasn't really been B splits.
It really has.
Called out aloud. Nade smoke. They're going to go for it. Klaus, keznit are here. Melser has his ult. He can go backside. They're both ulting at the same time.
And it's just asceddy, or excuse me, Melser who stays with it.
tuyz canceled. Goes for a flash instead. They still have the second phase.
This is still not secured. Yeah, it's still not secured. Melser with 3 massive
Spike
kills.
down B. I got the spike.
Now Les, who's left to have to try to creep and sneak around the site,
What a smoke.
put himself into a 1v1 if he can. He hears the reload. He's
30
paranoid
seconds
now.
left.
Nearsighted, no challenge. Finally peeks through.
Does to us because we're still thinking this needs to be perfect from here on out if they want a massive chance. And axeddy goes down early. There's a good flash.
Very good.
Melser again. It's not cauanzin ulting, that's the defensive side.
Melser's just been on a heater, bro.
How did aspas get out of that again, though? Drone tag and Melser, what is that? That is way too much.
That was bold.
Paranoia TP, it could have worked. It could have worked, and we would have been singing his praises instead.
Yeah, we would have.
But boy, oh boy, is that risky. And you've given up advantage. It's now 3v5 on the retake.
Spike planted.
Continue to say, kind of must win.
Yep. There's just no room for error. The door is closed. They're not even threatening to break it.
Big ult though.
Just a
cauanzin
lockdown.
has his Hunter's Fury, but he's playing it from sight. They can flood while this is happening.
That's dangerous. Cleared. No challenge. cauanzin's still healthy in hell. Last feeling some of the pressure as Klaus falls. They haven't really been able to funnel their way out, but it's now just a
They're both half.
1v2.
They're both dark.
And
No
Keznit-
time.
Yeah, there's no time.
Surprisingly loud.
Off the flash. Aspas done.
Standing ahead.
Keznit vacating space, and you just feel, I mean, watching this, you can feel just how, without being in the server, you can feel how oppressive defensive side can be. You just try to poke and prod and find any weakness, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, but the tides are slightly shifting here. Tuyz with another opener on the wine. Melser gets dominated.
And he's been their hero. Keznit's gonna have to replicate that success, and that'll do!
Excuse me?
Down A.
But it's still a
Last
1v1!
player standing.
Next.
Battle of the Killjoys!
He's a lot closer than you would have thought, and he's walking out the turret, though. Les, I think, might have heard him. He's going to peek off of it.
30 seconds left.
Turret now cleared, Les opting to take the fight. Now no cover. Oh, it's just a bait. He reads him like a book. But NagZ has the high ground, drops. Dancing around the jetty,
The volley.
dancing around the pillar. Looking for space, looking for a face, looking for the kill.
Got the space to plant.
Finally push him
My
off the angle. Now
ultimate is
Les having to deal with the turret too. He spots his head, he swings around, and NagZ gets the one.
Look at this flash setup. Tuyz is trying to do something off contact, but they're up close with the smoke. They're going to swing through, and there's the big flash. They're going to fall back, and the smoke fades.
They walk away with two big ones there.
And the push from saadhak,
Dark
too.
helps.
Spike down mid.
Yep. That's the pistol we're looking for.
I mean, a little fortunate there for them to walk. Droning up mid now. They're going to challenge again, and there it is. They do this time. Tuyz in trouble. He's the only player. Hey, Melser's right here.
He's paranoid, nearsighted, overwhelmed, done. That's going to be the sight for KRÜ.
Nice nade.
Are they going to try to funnel out quickly? Les is close by.
There was a flash from saadhak too. He's reclearing catwalk though.
Planted.
And there's no guns to pick up here if you're saadhak. Aspas does have the Vandal though, and he's walking and clearing tiles. At the same time, NagZ is approaching. He got the kill. There's a Vandal now, I think, for saadhak to be able to pick up.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
I thought he was going to get that kill.
But he fell. And he has it right now.
Melser's in a position to
Oh,
make
gosh.
something
Oh,
happen.
gosh.
They don't hear him. Now they see him. Now they know. He's dead.
Caught with his pants down. That re-clear is beauty.
And it was off of those advantages that you were talking about. Look at how far up they were into A main.
And look, Tuyz also prepping a flash. So for the push into tree. Oh, the miss though. Oh no.
That's another kill going in favor of KRÜ, but Aspas is here to save the day.
And doesn't have dart support there. There was one, but they were in the smoke anyways, so that spam. Really nice from Aspas.
Les is still back B. He's going to have to get over quickly. As it's a post plant. You've got NagZ playing by Jenny. Klaus close by. Now all numbers of Loud have arrived. There's an Odin in the hands of cauanzin as well, so it's all going to be spam. Aspas once again going for something a little aggressive, and NagZ able to take care of it, but he's weak. And it all falls onto Klaus. Down in hell. A 1v2, and he's isolated. This! But
Let's
Les
make a dash on him. There's nobody to help him.
You should run.
that angle is so difficult to find a kill on. The timing has to be perfect. The reaction has to be there.
No Hunter's Fury here. Smoke coming down on B main, and the knives are coming up from keznit to catch him. Aspas to respond.
Taking some damage just a little bit, but the spam traded right back. Keznit weak here.
What are we watching?
A little bit more spam. No late flank here. All the members of KRÜ are on the site. Aspas still with blades. No updrafts. He can take high ground. Tethered to the ground for now. Is Klaus blind? Nearsighted, but still getting kills. Still finding value. Less than tuyz, only two that remain, and KRÜ still have so much strength in backside. They have so many defenses here. They've got three. Melser goes up.
Before this, no command suppresses him. Is he gonna get it off? Because that could be key.
Yeah, well, I mean, but what's the cue, right? Oh, maybe that's it. Yep, off the dart. There it is. The knife hit. But they still managed to wake their way out.
Dart coming for cauanzin. There it is.
And they're all
Spike
lit up,
down
man.
A.
They're all exposed, but tuyz, who was down to 11 HP, could not find a window to strike.
And that smoke faded because of that suppression. He had to throw really early in this case, and Loud, clean this up. Deny that no command. Aspas low though, but Melser does have his ult. If he gets the kill on Aspas, he could definitely make a break for it. Up in the hand of Aspas, peeking cat. No. Can't get hit by that. Instead, he loses it. The opportunity, and saadhak gets traded back though. This site.
This is bullet to stay, and while it pays off, tuyz with 2 clean ones.
Possible here from Aspas. Yeah, he's gonna go for a shark with no flash. Just the paranoia to the other side, and the dart's lighting him up. cauanzin with the spam through cat too. It's just everything mixed together.
They just obliterated KRÜ.
That's to just peek through that smoke. It's so easy to give yourself free spams.
Yeah.
And the dart spots him out too. Wanted him to clear it, so
You should run.
definitely could have caused terror, but instead you go for this lockdown. I like the idea. You're trying to bait out cauanzin's ult, so it's not a factor later.
I just don't know that it's far up enough to really cause a threat.
I like it. I mean, the nade is so late, and they don't even have to fall off a tree here. Too hard. Last time this happened, they got pinched. This time, Aspas up heaven, and he's holding.
And now cauanzin's using his ult, not to clear out the lockdown, but to clear out KRÜ. Aspas down in hell. They've just established some heaven control, but saadhak keeps them back.
They brought it out, and it looked great. saadhak on the raise, too. He's playing an off roll.
Holy mid presence. Everyone is here.
Spike down.
Kill's gone either way so far. The spike just sitting harmlessly across the middle of the
Get
map on
picked
the
up.
other side of the Viper wall, but tuyz snatches it up. You're right, now they want to pivot towards A, where Klaus has already taken a lot of space, but the space is gone.
Fantastic molly. That melted him. That was surprising. But it pulls them all over. Thinking that they're going to come back into it. They hear them hit the B site, though.
Vision.
Smoke up. Aspas stays with 7 HP.
I'm reminded of that updraft with 1 HP on Ascent to get that kill on the double buy.
This is such a risk. I think if he targets down Melser, this could be huge. Melser does have a star. He could smoke off B main. Already did, actually. So it kind of nullifies tuyz, but they hold mid control, which allows them to play post from heaven here. This is really interesting.
Can Aspas afford to be selective? Nope, drops the first.
It cleared B main.
Joey!
Come on, man.
I mean, Melser's worse for wear as well. 75 HP. He's dashing in, of course he is. Of course he is. Facing into the smoke! It's a big damage, but it's presence too. That causes a rotate. There was an Astra Star there, but keznit now dancing around.
There's a flash for him.
Gotta be fast though. There it is. Even in the face of the molly, he's able to get the kill. keznit trying to play back sight. Eventually overwhelmed.
And losing that flash ability from Klaus now too does not allow them to continue to swing out through heaven. Instead, they're gonna challenge tuyz. They know he's gonna be late flanking. Down ramp here. Melser also, you see him being cautious. Seekers pop though, now pressure onto these two players.
Both spotted. The question is, when does tuyz strike? Still trying to control A main.
This took so much space. Wouldn't be surprised to see another flash if it comes back up. 4 less up there.
Or he just gets the kill on his own.
Doesn't need it, and tuyz finding the timing as well.
One enemy remaining.
cauanzin getting pressed.
Find some way back into this, but the pressure's already on this B side. Remember, mid pressure into a hit. Aspas up and over.
That's what played to, even around the flash, like waiting until the flash goes, so for him to take that space, but
Spike
Melser
down,
continuing to be a menace as an anchor. That's 2 for him.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think Klaus pulled off just a little
How's he
early.
alive? If he gets this kill, I'll be so mad. There we go, axeddy.
Player
Gets
standing.
denied.
Spike planted.
The ult was the window. keznit's gonna show up late with the op. And it looks like full court press out from KRÜ. Look at how far up they've skilled.
Look at the
Behind this
anti-flash.
wall.
cauanzin's playing anti-flash.
He's rewarded with 1.
Spike down
The
A.
spam from Aspas dealt a little bit of damage here. I don't know how he still gets one out of saadhak. That's insane.
I mean, that's really quick, too.
Yeah.
He's going back for more.
Of course he is.
Keznit's crazy. They've got advantage on the eco. But do not bite off more than you can chew here. The problem here, no guns recovered. They couldn't get deep enough. And the judge again, less avoids it.
Different angle here, just threatening and waiting. Biding time for someone to push him up ramps. But I don't know that they're going to.
Want to fight it?
And it's going to be so much harder to find value
Oh,
with that
tuyz.
judge.
He's in trouble.
Yep, he's gone up a bit too far.
Oh,
Spotted
gosh.
him. Get away.
They're getting the pit, though. But that judge could come up big. They need to get in. Oh, the team flash!
Oh, my
no.
gosh. Aspas finding it with the shorty. NagZ,
Everybody has shorties here for Loud.
of course, in the pit. It's just going to be chaotic.
One enemy
Keznit
remaining.
trying to spam into the pit with knives, and that's a difficult ask.
One enemy remaining.
Decisions.
Uh-oh, that's too aggressive. He's going to get hunted down. Oh, but Klaus was there for cover. He's still outside of the pit, though, and he can't safely get back to put it back up.
Yeah, he's giving it up now, too. But this Trailblazer's buying time, and Keznit gets a kill with it. Spamming on where the Trailblazer finds it. So Loud find themselves back in a 3v5, just like last round. But the gun's here for KRÜ. Signs of life now.
Situation slightly different here. Klaus flash. Keznit dead.
I mean, there's
Oh,
no
not
way.
again.
Poison orb.
Cauanzin is such a monster in these situations.
NagZ?
No way. Dude, on demand, Loud start with a ridiculous lead here, and they're probably getting up to 7 right now. Look at the flank from Les again. He's consistently in screens, man.
You called it, too. It was different. It's a different 3v5. NagZ once again getting pressed. He's got the judge. He's going to have a
Oh,
lot
we
of
go.
targets here.
Finally, there it is. Spike down
down
2.
mid.
saadhak has to recover. Can you? Yes. I was not expecting to say yes. I was expecting to say no.
I wasn't either.
Les again. If they bring this one back, I'm going to lose my mind.
KRÜ might as well. Oh, dear. All right, that secures it, surely.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah. saadhak gets a spike down. He has the ult. It's a 2v3, and he's weak. Les is going to find really nice timing here as long as he's patient.
They're running away. They're scattering into Les.
There's no way.
It's planted for heaven, too.
Are they?
The time bought. This damage done. He's playing for the molly as well.
And Les is going to find timing. He's going to find value.
Last player
No,
standing.
something standard, taking the mid control away from NagZ. And NagZ have been really passive on that approach, but look at this double up setup. One player on the pillar, one player in main. They're never going to expect this.
And then one in spawn, too. Oh, the first is down.
I mean, they don't need to expect it if they're taking out everybody else.
Oh!
Woo!
He was cold!
Melser in main, too. He's pressuring Cauanzin. He has to go up new box. Trailblazer to follow up, but this is just a feint right now. I know they have the... Oh, no!
That's a brutal way to go.
I mean...
Welcome to the show, kid.
Wasn't he just getting healed?
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Poison's on.
Yeah, I mean, the rounds allowed are dominating in where they get the advantage. It just looks so clean. It looks like every single shot is hitting. And now, this is what I was talking about.
30 seconds
All that
left.
mid presence was a feint for Aspas and Les to walk up together and take duels. So Les, normally he's in a lurking position trying to find advantage by himself, but here they can go for advantage by trading.
Keznit trying to buy some time and provide some cover, but Aspas wants to hunt.
What a molly.
Enemy remaining.
It's so free. Aspas, by the way, switched to the Vandal in the middle of this game.
1 point from Blades now. And a flawless... The dash procced.
Nice molly. That's going to give a lot of space for them to follow up here. With the Trailblazer, too. Pressured, and look at Les. He's out. Keznit might have just spotted him, but I don't think so. No.
Both on Blades, but they're traded right back. Klaus from heaven trying to find a little bit more as Aspas goes aerial.
What a weird cosmic divide.
Yes.
There's nobody in the site. And that gives tuyz the opportunity to backstab. Misses his chance. Two v 4. I mean, these situations have been really good for Loud so far. They've won 3 out of 5 of the 4v5s.
What, 2 3v5s they've won as well.
It comes down to these moments late where they
30
whittle it down.
seconds left.
The two duelists
Spike planted.
with an opportunity to snatch another round away.
Their IGL involved too. Aspas does not have a dash, but he does have the knives.
saadhak does have 2 satchels, so a little bit of mobility in play here. NagZ holding the
player
line,
standing.
and he holds it well. And Aspas is just going to be overwhelmed. He's trying to bide his time, and it's just too much.
A devastating half. They only got 3 rounds total on that one, but it was the defense where they started. Pistols rounds have gone both ways. There's actually a gravel and a nade here. Klaus needs to get out of it.
And they get out of it by sending 3 into spawn. Ah, there's no way you expect this if you're tuyz, yeah.
He's alone too. It's surprising to see cauanzin so late on the rotate.
Less than frenzies. Getting one. saadhak trying to dance around, looking for another, and he cannot.
Looks like we're gonna trade pistols again here.
Aspas with the dash, proc from far away. They've identified where one is. That flash looking to set Aspas up, and it does buy him some space, and it buys him some time to work his way
Player
forward. Right
standing.
into Klaus's crosshair, though.
This triple swing is brutal to deal with though. That star not turned into a grab well. Dashing out on the B here, tuyz though. saadhak's helping him.
And keznit's separated. He's up by himself. Axeddy can join very quickly with the 2 satchels, but keznit back sight. Now Axeddy shows up, and it's too late. His comrade's already dead. Feeling a little bit more pressure.
1 enemy remaining.
tuyz with 3 on the round. That was a clean one. Klaus has to do it all on his own.
And KRÜ is not falling for this. Not of their own choice. They're not looking for info, but they were planning on going for a split anyway. So saadhak makes the wrong call, and
I'm really surprised too that Les in his position couldn't hear any of that. I thought he might hear them going down ropes, thunderfooting their way in the rotate.
he heard a little something. That's why the rotate's coming before the spike even comes down. Now the spike planted though. There is a cosmic divide, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Loud decide to save even after one mistake here.
Wait, saadhak is ahead of this.
He's got to judge.
He knows there's someone close. He
Toxins
knows
screen
there's
down.
someone close.
Hold the A by himself.
Yeah. cauanzin.
Blast.
Oh my gosh. Was
They
he
thought he
stunned?
got him that stun. Yeah, the Trailblazer went in. Bit of peace out of him.
Concealment.
The shorty's just too good. Remember last time they got pressured by walking up past this orb. This time KRÜ's going for the opposite, walking out screens.
Poison's off.
But saadhak is still close by. They've left Melser as the tail, right? The late rotate over while saadhak just satcheled his way across down ramps, and
Oh,
he has
no.
no idea that Melser's here.
Blocked his vision for a second, and now they're trying to chase him down, but he's running away, puts his skates on.
And all it does is buy time. All you're doing is distracting Loud from the main objective here.
Doesn't have a grab. Oh, actually, he does. He has a star on the spike already. This defuse is going to be difficult.
How does NagZ get that kill? There was a stun at his feet. NagZ gets another. Looking for any target that dare swing into his crosshair.
Oh, especially
One
when got
enemy
the spray
remaining.
control of keeping the international streak alive. That's a beautiful grab well to counter.
That's so pretty, and the Roomba in his face too.
I mean,
I don't know how he survived.
a double dive in mid, I've never seen it just get denied like that, straight up. With the grab well primed. But it does give them mid control, so calling the brakes on the strat. cauanzin's in a position where he can get punished here if Les is not able to stop them from coming through heaven. They're going for the re-clear in main.
Les is the only one close by here. There's going to be a little help. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, cauanzin is an absolute beast.
this does go back to, I believe you were the one who said this earlier, it feels like when Lad are winning their rounds, it's just dominant, right? They just obliterate their opponents, it's clean. And keznit, the only two that remain.
30 seconds left.
Aspas is going to be feeling some of this pressure with the op, but he's put himself in a position where he can get away.
This is terrible for him.
Well, is he going to get away?
Dancing around the walls and the flashes.
Oh,
I had
saadhak. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that was... And they're actually going first, so keznit's a lurker here.
Yeah, but you can see the pings on the minimap. I think they know.
You are divided.
Astral out. Yeah, Aspas must have spotted him.
Everyone leaving except for Aspas. Now the pit. Is that enough to pull him off? Showstopper going straight into it. saadhak?
He knows he's in the pit. Can he get the kill?
Yes, he can. Pit now down.
By the way,
Jets continue to fight A.
Aspas still holding against keznit right now, but he's in big trouble. That flash that spotted there was a player through that wall now forces him to be in a pinch and play out of this. saadhak has to save him again.
Do they clear him though? I don't know why you would. They vacated the space! And now Blades on for Aspas!
Last player standing.
Soul shots.
What a mess. What
Deeper
a mess.
back into the defense, so he's putting down that orb. Viper pit in mid. Leaves tuyz.
tuyz back sight. Hasn't been cleared. I mean, between him and Aspas, that's as good as it gets. That was such a quick rotate too, but axeddy!
The substitute.
Potentially a star in the making if he continues to make plays like that.
Missed shot.
And a shot at this for KRÜ.
One enemy remaining.
1v1 now. Aspas weak.
10 HP.
And the op. Meanwhile, Melser, with all of the options before him, you wonder here.
He's so patient. How is he waiting for him to peek out elbow?
Yeah, I don't. Now he goes.
Oh, that's actually going to delay Melser for so long. They're hitting the side anyways. No pivot. Call.
They invested so much. Oh my gosh.
no.
Another.
keznit? What? Two times they get in spawn like that.
That was fast too.
But 3v4, excuse me, and Spike not planted yet because they messed up on the freeze time.
And they left it in spawn. It's
There's a
just
gravel
now
on the pillar.
arriving. They spotted where he is, keznit.
He's planning for heaven. Les has the opportunity to run up here, but it's being held on ramp.
Planted.
They've got to be able to reestablish heaven control. That's what it's planned for. Aspas has already dashed his way out onto the site. Melser and keznit both weak as Aspas gets a third.
Oh, no.
Now they're trying to re-explore, and this was the plan all along, but Les was ahead of it.
And that flash just cleared ramp too, so they know he's top heaven. And the defuse gonna come in before he can even get there. Loud, match point. Loud, series point. Relying again on the double dive, going super fast towards B. Spike not picked up, so it's not a full commit, but they're looking for a pick.
Yeah, and half the dive is still playing mid-map.
And cauanzin just got a spray on the orb pickup.
To go into the only area of the map that they have not explored, and that's towards A, and that's when the Seekers are in their face. Aspas with a warning shot, a second misses, but
Who's
NagZ
backside
falls.
still?
Just 3 left,
Oh, no.
and they all fall just like